Now on the agenda, we're going to have the node chop, something like that. Yes, so we have Soma and Yigit who will join us on the stage, and then we'll have another Q&A, this kind of more technical. We'll go into some of your problems, some of the things you've been asking. So we have Yigit on the stage. We have Soma, please, welcome.
Hi guys, my name is Soma. I come from China. I'm a full stack developer at Koii Network. I'm the guy who write almost all of the tasks on the node. So Ed and I also the guy who asks some of the Q&A in the background for the tech questions. And welcome to the Koii Hall. Ed?
Hi everyone, my name is Yigit. I'm working as a software developer for Koii, maybe like around a year so far. It's like if you have any questions regarding any issues that you are facing while using the node, or it could be a basic question like that, like a problem that you are facing, or it could be anything regarding how Koii works, how the token works, etc. Like the floor is open for every kind of questions.
We can start with one of these. Can you share the Koii network's key strategies for navigating the challenges and staying at the forefront of decentralized innovation? I'm going to say that that's not so relevant for now, so we can perhaps save that for out at the end, something to cover. I have one here. So as a user, as a node operator, what should I do if I can't update my node to a new version and the hard refresh doesn't work? There's some fear in the community about losing accounts in processes. Can you talk to that a little bit?
So I can answer that question. So basically, the Koii app, the one that you are using to run the node, is just a tool. Your Koii is stored in your secret key, basically. So if you have access to your like 12-word secret key, then you will be able to import that by using or Fini wallet or any other kind of Koii node. So in that regard, the app itself is not directly storing your tokens. The blockchain itself is doing that part. So again, if you have access to your wallet, then you can import that anywhere, basically. So like if you are facing any issues in that regard, you can just try on installing the node itself. Just before doing that, make sure that you have a backup for your account information, and that wouldn't be a problem. Basically, you can try to reinstall the app.
Amazing, great stuff, nice. Is it possible to run multiple nodes? It might be a silly question, but it involves automating a process for which a plan was promised in the first testnet. In this initial testnet, someone was ordering advertisements. Overall, this person doesn't recall hearing that it was not allowed. So is it possible to run multiple nodes?
Soma, I'm leaving this one to you.
Yep, I can ask this question. So, yep, you can run multiple nodes, but you can only get the reward for your one public key. So for your we can imagine if you have two MacBook, another Windows OS laptop in your home, but you only have one system key, so you can only have one submissions in our node, which means if you have multiple public key, like you have on each devices, you have a new account, and every devices you submit you do your job or submit your submissions, and we get this, you can get every reward from your different devices. But if you only run your in every four devices, you use a similar account, you only get one reward. Hope that answers the question.
That's great stuff. Anil has a question. The Koii State Tokens we put on tasks to build more reputation hardening. Will it be accounted or included for mainnet conversion?
So regarding that, when the tokens that we have staked, like when we move to the mainnet itself, as the everything within the blockchain has been transferred, the amount that you have staked would also be transferred in that regard. So in that regard, if like within the testnet period, for any reason, your balance has not been, let's say, like if it was within the network, every data and everything that happened within testnet would be transferred over as the main rule, unless there are like any extreme examples, anything that would break the networks on, let's say, security or safety, if there was a bad actor, etc. That's why we have a testnet, of course. But other than that, 99.9% of the time, for like every individual user that uses the network during that time, there would be a transfer. That's all I can answer this question.
That's great stuff. Thank you.
So like in that regard, all your tokens are real tokens, and they will be transferred in a one-to-one basis.
Great stuff. I've got one more for you guys. There's been some community members noticing a situation with Twitter of constantly receiving notifications about a new entry. This person is scared that this will be taken for malicious actions or perhaps banning their account. Is there something you can say about this?
I can answer this. So for anything related to Twitter, like you have to use your username and password to log in. So in that case, I suggest we have a sub account or create one more account to do the job. It's okay you do not have any for your account, just we have the search job in the task. So it's I very suggest to create a new sub account to do the job. And for the notification, yeah, we have received this Q&A a lot, and I'm highly working on this. Hopefully, in next 2 weeks, we're gonna have this one solved.
Great stuff. Thank you. I'm gonna fire another one. This person doesn't have a key input because they've claimed it already. Then they accidentally deleted it. What should this person do?
I can do that. So
Sorry, yeah, my microphone was muted. Sorry for cutting you off. So to my understanding, someone deleted their secret key. Is that correct?
Yes, someone's deleted their key inputs.
Unfortunately, in that regard, like Koii is a decentralized like blockchain, and regarding customer support tickets and stuff regarding that, we can't access anyone's account. So your secret key is your only key that would allow you to access your account. So someone might add something more to this if I am like not 100% like correct regarding this answer. But without your secret key, it is impossible for us to confirm if you are the real owner of that account, even if you went through the faucet process. So this is due to the nature of blockchain and decentralization. Like unfortunately, compared to a standard bank, we can't go through any verification process, and yeah, then there wouldn't be a way for us to help to like re-establish your ownership. So be sure to keep your secret key in somewhere safe, and It could be somewhere physical, it could be a notebook, etc. Because if it's gone, it's gone.
Definitely, yes. Everyone, you can get cold storage and put your Koii onto there. Only use a hot wallet as and when you need. Safety and security. Yes, guys. Thank you. Would you guys, Yigit, Soma, perhaps you could share some of the questions you get asked the most when it comes to resolving issues with nodes?
Oops, sorry. I can go first. So I have many developer friends. They gonna release their own task on the Koii network on our Koii node, and they ask me like, how could we do that, or what should we do? Like, the answer is very simple and easy. Just go to our GitHub, check out our task example, and write your own task. After you finish it, give me, I will have a review, and if everything looks good, your own task will release on our Koii node, and that's it.
That's
Yes.
great stuff. Thank you so much. Yigit, do you have anything to share in this topic?
Yeah, actually, we are getting a lot of like bug reports regarding individual tasks. In that regard, I wanted to like go through what exactly a task is for the task runner itself. Basically, you can think of it as a smart contract because it in reality is a task developer asks for something called we can call a submission. Basically, every 10 minutes, 30 minutes, that's the duration of the task, your computer runs the code that was written by the task developer as if it's a contract. And after you successfully finish what your task is, the task developer automatically sends you Koii. So in that regard, tasks are individual units. We have a task that's working on collecting inflation data as an example. So that would be something completely different. You can think of it as different apps in the App Store or different games on Steam. Again, Koii acts like a marketplace in that regard, and the tasks that you can find automatically are the whitelisted tasks, which have been approved by the Koii itself, Koii Foundation, and like in this regard, us. And if you are facing any issues in that regard, you can also check the task logs by yourself if you have like if you are tech savvy, and if by sending us the task logs which you can access within the Koii app itself, or tech support team would be able to comprehend what exactly is the issue. Like one of the main issues we faced was about some of our browser-based tasks were not working on some Mac systems, and in that regard, telling us about your operating system and all the steps that you went through while reporting a bug would be quite beneficial to us, and it would allow us to respond you like extremely quickly. And again, if you are facing any issues, instead of just stopping running that task, create a ticket on our Discord server. If you report us a bug that hasn't been discovered so far, you will be rewarded with Koii tokens. Yeah, basically, this would be a general answer to anyone with any kind of issues with within the Koii node.
That's great stuff. I would like to quickly follow on from what Soma mentioned about developers wanting to get involved in writing their own Koii tasks. What do you think are some of the issues with that? Do you think that these developer friends of yours or people potentials to write tasks, what do you think are the hurdles for that? Do you think a community could enable people to kind of teach each other? Do you think the biggest problem is knowing the programming language? or exactly the comfort in order to implement tasks?
So to write a task, it's almost based on JavaScript. We have give you like the template or example, and you can also check our docs. We already put a lot of example and step-by-step guide on the docs, so we can follow that. And our task should follow the like task node runtime. This is also in our docs. You can check this out. If you can push the like docs link here, that would be helpful. And to write a
Sure.
task,
That's fair enough.
yep, to write a task, know some basic JavaScript, and just finish like maybe 50 to 100 line of code, and your first task should be finished. We will give you the tips in our docs. So good to check
Amazing.
this out.
Thank you. Yeah, that's great. I think there's in the chat a question, not perhaps so related. Do you plan to add more tasks soon? I'm gonna guess the answer is yes, and gonna take this moment to say that this platform is really supposed to be a distributed network of nodes where we can all enable each other, and we can enable each other with agency. That's you guys to really get involved on the next level, and that is after you been running a node. Maybe that's to look to the docs, perhaps experiment with a task. Perhaps you have an idea of something you want to bring to the Koii as an ecosystem project or a task. After this session now, we're going to open it up. So if you have any ideas that you want to create, you are more than welcome to share. And with that, I would love to thank Soma and Yigit for joining us today. Thanks so much.